Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to the second part of my refresh, repair, and redecorate series. Today we're back in my closet. If you saw the last video, you saw that I was cleaning the closet. It was a total mess. It had accumulated so many piles of clothes and things that yeah, I needed to address, and I did that. So in this video, this is going to be the repair and redecorate portion of sorting this room out. And the first thing I need to sort out is this door. Now, I don't know if you've seen my closet before. Hello to all those who are new here. My name's Jakara, uh, and this is my walk-in closet. But this closet is a IKEA PAX wardrobe system, and I customized it to be more like, my personality with the pink and white damask and the trim and all of that. So, yes, getting back to what I was saying, this door on this closet is broken. I don't know how I did that, but I broke it and I need to fix it. So let me show you what I mean. So let me open it up. It's this is my this is my costume closet or my closet for my ballroom dance dresses. I used to be, well, I still consider myself a ballroom dancer, so that's why I still hold on to my ballroom dance dresses. But I haven't worn them in a while. But this is where they hang out along with some robes, various robes that I like to wear. But the issue is up here. See if I can show you. This hinge right here has broken off. I mean, it's kind of hanging on right there a little bit, but it doesn't work like it should. Okay, so I'm able to pull it out all the way, but it is loose up there. So I have to fix that so that this door can um, function properly. So I'm gonna get some supplies and then I'll be back to show you how I fix it. Okay, this is a closer look at the what the hinge is doing. So the screws that were on the hinge have now come out of these little holes, and the holes are, as you can see, have been opened up, and it's really annoying because then I can't really close the door properly. And so I'm gonna try and fix these holes here. Just maybe put some wood glue or something like that over them and try and get it to so that I can screw this back into this hole. So let me go get some wood glue and see if that works. So the little pieces of wood didn't really work. I had to, or those little pegs, I had to stick little tiny pieces of woods like shims in the holes and then turn the screw. That's the only way I could get it to do it. Anyway, it's fixed now. The second thing I have to repair in here um, are these curtains. Now, these curtains cover my coat closet. This is the closet that's within the bedroom here that I'm using as my walk-in closet. And the thing I need to repair on this curtain is that they are too long. They touch the floor. Unfortunately, because I have pets, um, they have used the bottom of the curtain for their little bathroom. And I've washed these curtains multiple times and they keep doing it. And I'm trying to discourage, well, the main culprit who used to do it is no longer alive with me. He passed in January. Um, but I want to cut these short so that they don't um, sweep the floor. They're not stepped on. They're not um, susceptible to being stained by the pets. Yeah, they're really long. They reach all the way up to the ceiling, and they need to be cut down. So what I'm going to do is take these down, wash them again, cut them, hem them, and then put them back up and see if that will keep them clean. Anyway, let's get to it. I think if let's see, I just wanted to kind of touch the ground, but not drag the ground. Let's see. So that's one side. And I think if I hem it to about right there, I don't know if you can see about right there, it kind of it touches the carpet, but it doesn't, drag the carpet. So I think that's a good place to pin it. So let me do that. And then once I get it all pinned up, I will cut off the excess, or I'll cut off the excess, and because like I said before, it was stained by the animals. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and then when it's time for me to hem it up, I will show you what I'm doing. I'm going to measure how far I'm cutting, just so I'll have an even cut across the bottom of this curtain. I think if I cut off, let's see, that's 4.5, I think, is where we need to be. So I'm going to reposition these pins until I have the hem 4.5 all the way down.
No one ever knows where we're heading, where this story goes.
All right, so now that I've got the curtains cut, I cut both of the curtains. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little hem at the bottom. I'll run this through a sewing machine, and then we'll put them up and see how they look.
You just gotta hold on to your path. What feels right in your heart and your soul. I know you always wanna do what's right. I know you rather want.
All right, you guys, I made a grave error. In my haste to get this done, I cut the curtain double of what I needed cut. For some reason, I pinned it up, and then instead of cutting here, I cut here. So I ended up cutting twice as much as I wanted to. And oh my God, I'm almost embarrassed to show you the curtains. They look like they're floods, like they're too short. Oh gosh, but luckily there's an easy fix. I can just lower the curtain rod, which is fine because it's abnormally high anyway. But let me show you what this looks like. It's a mess. All right, you see that? You see how short they are from the floor? They are looking very short. Okay, well, let me lower this curtain rod and see how they look after that.
Flat and fight, but every now and then you gotta pause. Ask yourself, is this right? Stand your ground. You say, I wanna be the
mission accomplished. I repositioned the rod and it's barely kissing the floor, just hovering above the floor, which is fine. The other side is a little bit longer. I probably need to go up with that bracket a little bit more. But I'm going to leave it for now. It's better than it was. So yeah, it's just this very end here that's like dipping down. Everything else is the same length. But I'll take it, especially since I had cut too much anyway. All right, now on to the next. All right, so there's one last task I want to do, and that is the redecorate portion of this video. And it's just simple things. In fact, two simple things. I want to add some of my art to the doors here. Since I don't really use these clothes very often, I figure at least be able to see some pretty art. Even though I do love the wallpaper, but I just think this green against the pink is really pretty. So we'll see. Maybe I'll put this one here or maybe I'll put it on the other side. We'll see. The other painting that I had is this painting that I did a few, well, maybe a few months ago. And it's called Girlhood. It's my daughter and my cousin when they were children, when they were young. And so I might put that one there so at least it gets the brightness of the sun. It's not as bright as the other painting. So yeah, I think I'll put it here.
Will it ever stop? I'm only human. How am I supposed to cope? One bad decision. I'm running out of no one ever knows where we heading, where the story goes. I just gotta hold on to my past.
That concludes this week's room, and I will be continuing this series where I refresh, repair, and redecorate for every room in my house that I can. And so next week it will be my bedroom. And so look out for that video. Hopefully I can get it all in one video, but I might have to split it up like I did this week, but that's okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I would love for you to come back for the next part of the series. Like I said, I'm doing my bedroom next week. If you don't mind, I would love to have you as a subscriber here. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and push the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. Again, like I said, this is going to be a series for every room in my home that I can do. And refresh, repair, redecorate is the series. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Until I see you next time. Take care.